All right, this message is for my Capricorns or cross watcher. Thank you guys for being here with me. You're gonna hear the couch squeak. I don't know if I've told you guys this already, but I need a new one. I want like a velvet, preferably an emerald green velvet couch. That's my vision. Or maybe like a gold, but that may actually not translate very well on video. It could like wash out the whole background. But can you picture it like a green velvet, possibly like some, well, I have a vision. I actually have more vision coming to me right now as I speak. But anyway, vision. That's not what I was going to talk about. But you actually have such a beautiful vision, Capricorn. Whoever I'm talking to, you could even be a creator yourself. You don't have to be, but you could be a creator, or maybe this is encouraging you to be a creator, or if you've made a YouTube channel or something, or I see you online. For some of you, if that's you, keep going, or get back on it, log back in, post another video, keep going, because you have an it factor about you. Man or woman here, I get both. You're very creative. You're a natural creator. If not a creator in that way, would you have like a green thumb here? I'm hearing green leaves. So yeah, like a green thumb. I see plants around you. I see plant life, greenery, lots of plants, shrubs, plants. Life loves you. Life loves you? Oh my God. See? Okay, well, here's the message. That's I can see why you're being so well watched. Okay, and this could even be by somebody who's very close to you, and I don't mean close like you have a close personal relationship. It could be your partner, but it could be someone in your family, like close as far as this. I mean, yeah, it's people from the past, of course. Yes, it's strangers as well who is experiencing this for you, and I'm going to get into it. But I do think this is someone who's closer to you. I guess translate that however you want it, closer to you. Could be at work even. Some of you, this person, whoever I'm picking up on, is, boy, they're not missing a thing when it comes to you, and they are watching you glow. And not just glow, grow. You are growing in some way, or something around you is growing. You're just like, wow. It's almost a little speechless. It's got them a little speechless. Yes, there is a level of competition to it, and I've been getting that for so many people. It's just the times that we're in right now. But it's more so like just, wow, they see you moving forward. And it's taken you some time, hasn't it? It's taken you some time to get to the level you're at, or to achieve the things you've achieved, to reach the level of accomplishment that you have. It's taken time. Yeah, it's been like a slow process, but honestly, don't you like a crock pot meal better than a stove meal or an oven meal even? Crock pots, where's that, honey? You know, the slow cook is, that meat just kind of, oh God, come on now. That meat just kind of melts in your mouth. Like you are that warm dinner. You are inviting, like people, you're relatable. People love to be around you. You're very likable too. You know, you could be good at what you do and be somebody who's just not very likable, not very relatable. But no, you are likable, you are relatable, you have a strong personality, and what you touch grows because you nurture it. You take your time on it. You don't give up easy. They expect you to, but you don't. You know, there may be others in the world that you've witnessed that seem to gain success rather quickly, right? And to these people, especially one in particular who's got their eyes very much on you, they seem to think that you're growing quickly. Maybe now, or maybe coming up in the near future, if it hasn't happened for you yet, you're not seeing it yet, you're going to. But do they know how long it's taken you to get to where you're at? You know, like they should almost like see that here, or like it's like the idea of like waiting their turn, because you've had to wait yours several times to achieve the level that you've wanted for yourself. This hasn't happened to you easily, and it hasn't happened overnight. It's happened with great experience, lessons, patience, time, so many things that you've had to encounter, so many lessons. That's the big word here. And, you know, like you deserve everything that you're getting right now, because it's like your time. It's your time. And this is someone who definitely sees that. They're almost floored. They're a little bit floored by it. Something to do with the floors too. I guess Whoever that's for is going to know what that means. Something to do with the floors. Anyway, yeah, they're like floored, kind of taken aback that you are being almost, are you being like cast in a spotlight in some way? Okay, let me give an example. Could be online, but it doesn't have to be. Like, let's say you actually go to a company, you work at a company. And although some of you should be entrepreneurs, if you're not, some of you are, but if you're not, that's where you're headed, or that's where you should head, because you are a business owner by nature. You are a leader by nature. Let me tell you, whoever's watching this video is Capricorn or Cross Watcher. Let's say you're at a job and the big boss comes in, right? Well, the big boss loves you. They love you. Not only have you been there a long time, or you've just put in the time, you've put in the work, and you have a lot of experience and knowledge. You're business savvy. You take care of things, and you take your job seriously. You don't goof off. You come in and do what you're supposed to do. You're trustworthy. I mean, can we could talk more. We could say the rest of the things that you are. You're everything that a person who owns a business would love. This is why you would also be a great entrepreneur, because how serious you take another person's business is also how you would take yours. You just treat people the way that you would want people to treat your business. So anyways, you're getting some sort of, I don't know, promotion, or you're getting some sort of new job, or a new, I don't know, if it's not new, you could just be getting some sort of recognition, bragging, like somebody's bragging on you, even if you don't know about it, they're bragging on you. And the person they're bragging to, or maybe someone who overhears this, is like, oh, it's like cringy, like, oh, like they're cringing over it, like, although they're not, well, I don't know, actually. I was going to say they're not really showing that on their face, but I don't know, I kind of get like they are. I kind of get who's telling them kind of knows that they have this like rivalry with you, almost. And they're almost like inwardly thinking like a little bit of, like, they're worried about how rapidly you're growing, or how the favor that people are finding in you, or that this person specifically finds in you. It makes them feel insecure, more insecure. It's really bothering them, like eating them alive. Let's say it's a family member, or in-laws. Someone here is, you know, just talking good on your name. Put some respect on your name. You know, they're putting some respect on your name, and someone in the family don't like it. You know, could be an in-law, it could be a sibling, it could be a parent. It's just somebody just doesn't really like it. It's making them upset. Okay. Let's say, give me another example, Spirit. Let's say we are here. Let's say you are online, and I'm just going to throw this out because it's kind of popping in my head right now. Let's say you have a partner who does something similar to you, or maybe they don't, but I'm just going to use that as an example. Remember, it doesn't have to be the exact examples, but just kind of place it how it fits for you. And you're growing. People seem to be more attracted to your content, to what you're doing. And your partner, while on the outside is like definitely supportive of you, they may not want you to fail. I'm not saying that. Some might, but I'm not saying they do. But inwardly they're thinking, well, why when I post a video I only get this many views, or I don't get the loving comments you do, or you know what I mean? It's like people want to watch you more, and it's like, well, why are you comparing? I do feel like you're getting compared here, but only by the person themselves. Do I feel a strong sense of hatred here, or a strong sense of rivalry, a strong sense of jealousy? Not like I have the other messages, I don't, but you probably do have those. It's just not coming through as strongly in yours. But I definitely sense the awareness. Someone's definitely aware of your growth. They're definitely aware of your success, of your status. It's like growing every day. Every single day they can't get over how much it's growing. This would be like, you know, someone who sees you one day, and then I'll just use a few days in between. They see you in a few days and they're like, oh my God, your hair has grown so much. But they've always wanted their hair to grow like that. They're like, I love that hair. They love your hair. They're like, somebody could be actually jealous of your hair, or your teeth, or your skin, or your eyelashes, like something, okay? Okay, could be a friend even. So, and then they see you and they're like, oh my God, like they're inwardly thinking, tell me what you do. Like, your hair is just beautiful. Like, I want my hair to grow like that, you know? And there's no sense in like any type of jealousy or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you're not pompous, you're not conceited, you're not proud, you're definitely not parading your success for everybody to see. Like, you're not like, ha ha ha, you're not laughing in anyone's face, you're not trying to rub it in. You're not doing that. You're not bragging. That's the word. You're not bragging. Although I would say there's nothing wrong with being proud of yourself and like shameless self-promo type thing. There's nothing wrong with that. You've worked fucking hard for it. There's nothing wrong with that. And you would also do that to them when they reach that level, whatever level of success they're hoping to reach, you know? I don't know. I just feel like you're actually in your own lane. I said that in Sagittarius. You're like in your own lane, focused on your own thing. I mean, you're too busy really to focus on what everybody else has going on, to focus on how well they're doing today, but they are focused on you. Now, if someone's using you as my nose is itching, I'm getting onto something here. If someone's using you as an inspiration or an example, kind of like their muse in a way, or something like that, that's different. Like someone to look up to kind of, you're helping them want to get up and do things and pursue their goals and dreams because of how well things are working out for you now. I mean, you are an inspiration. So if someone's using you as their inspiration, consider that flattering. I mean, that's really, isn't that cool? Don't you have your own inspirations? People who inspire you? Oh my God, my nose is itching like crazy. Wow, I'm definitely hitting the nail on the head here. Like I always know it when they come in and just itch my nose out of nowhere. There was a saying that I heard Damian Marley say. I think that's Bob Marley's son, correct? He said, you could be connected to a Cancer here. I think he's a Cancer, right? Damian Marley. He said something about imitation is the biggest form of flattery. You can get upset and call it stealing your ideas, or call it copying you, or wanting to be like you, or not having their own identity. Yes, do you probably have people like that too? Yeah. But not necessarily. You could just be inspiring them. You know what I mean? So, hold on. I think it's, Damian Marley. Damian Marley's zodiac sign. Cancer. Okay. Damian Marley, the biggest form... Oh, hold on. Damian Marley, imitation is the biggest form of flattery. Yes. Now, I don't know if he's the first one who said it or if he was quoting someone else, but he did say in 2005, I can tell you that the best form of flattery is imitation. In terms of other people using our culture, dance hall and reggae culture and music. I think it had to do with someone kind of like sampling his music or something like that, or covering his music. And he, I don't remember who it was, but it was... I don't know. I'll try to find the clip if I can and put it down in the comments. But I loved what he said. I was like, oh, that is beautiful. That's a great way to look at it. Instead of getting all bent out of shape about it and letting it bother you, it's like, if you're imitating anything about me, it's a compliment to me. If you're wanting to be anything like me, it's a compliment. Unless you're wanting to be anything like I used to be, because that's not a compliment. I would definitely advise you to not do that. Right? Some of you have come a long way. Right? If you're encouraging anyone or inspiring anyone now, this will be a compliment for them to have you as their inspiration. Whereas, if they were encouraged by anything you did before, you might be like, please don't. You have really good advice. Oh, you do. You should give your advice, because I think that you would have really good advice here. Like, you are really a pleasure to listen to, because you're so relatable. I mean, a lot of what you reveal as well is probably something that other people would be uncomfortable to reveal about themselves. And so you could inspire people in that way to not be scared to live in their truth, no matter how embarrassing it is, to not be scared to speak on their past and their experiences and lessons and what some may even see as mistakes, because it's built who they are today. You live in that truth. You're proud of who you are now. And no matter how many people try to make you shamed or make you embarrassed of who you were, I also picked up on this in Sagittarius, this message. It doesn't work. I touched on the message in there, in the Sagittarius message, that sometimes people will try to control how other people see you. I posted that in my community section. I still can't remember her name, the lady who actually said that quote, but it's on my post. And I see it, I sense it a little here too, but you rise above it. You rise above the opposition. Everyone is doing that right now. It's like the wheat being separated from the chaff. It's very encouraging. So I definitely get that you are encouraging here. And you've waited. I can't get over this. You've waited for what you're getting right now. This has not come easy to you. Not at all. What you have right now is your baby. You love it like you would love a child because you've nurtured it. You have been there. You have worked your ass off for it. You deserve every damn bit of it. Passionate. Your passion is, oh my God, it's like unmatched. Your passion, your thirst for your vision. This is how you know you really have a heart for something too, because you haven't given up on it. If you would be doing something for the money, you probably would have left a long time ago, or you probably would have given up on something a long time ago. But instead, you keep reinventing yourself, and you keep recreating yourself, and you kind of adapt with every situation and adapt with the times, and therefore you also transform in your career or in your business as well, or you transform an entire business as well. You constantly transform it with you, as long as alongside you transforming, if I can say that correctly. But yeah, that's what I'm getting, guys. It's beautiful. Look how much I wrote for you. I didn't even have to look at it. I wrote all this yesterday, just kind of like, wow. So yeah, they're looking at how well things are going for you. It seems to be going smoothly for you now. You're gaining attention, gaining popularity, you're growing. You're growing. Yeah. Seeing you rise, seeing your success, seeing you succeed. Yeah, they're seeing you succeed. And some love it, some envy it, some want to understand it, some use it as their inspiration. Might I also say, you have very piercing eyes. That is so random, but you do. Whoever is here, you have very piercing, I'll say this, eye contact. It's something about your eye contact that is very powerful here. Like the way that you look, like if it's your job, your boss loves your eye contact. Well, the eyes are the doorway to the soul, you know. What was her name? The lady who was the artist for the big eyes. Was it Margaret? Oh man, Kane. She was the artist from Nashville, Tennessee. She just passed like a few years ago, or several years ago now. And she used to draw all the images, mostly of children, but they had really big eyes. There's a lot of passion in there, but she also said that the eyes are the doorway to the soul. And I think that's something people love about you, at least people who are honest themselves, because they can tell you're honest because of your eye contact. They can see it in your eyes. They can tell who you are through your eyes. Your boss loves it. Your coworkers love it. Your employees love it. Whomever, your partner loves it. I mean, you don't give timid in any way. You give confident. You give confident. Period. I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.